What's up? Y'all know what it is. We are back with another Degenerocity video. This is my job experience. Now, bro, I know it's some people who like their job, who don't like their job, who want to go shoot everybody up in there. No, I'm playing. But no, I see, like, my job experience, like, bro, actually, I really like it. Like, people making me feel comfortable there. Like, I'm not getting, like, stumbled or anything like that. Like, making no mistakes. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, pretty laid back for me. But yeah, I'm curious to what people's job experiences are. Like, comment down below, like, what is your job experience? Like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it weird? Like, it's whatever. Well, anyway, without further ado, let's get into it.
Today, I'll be talking about one of humanity's biggest fears. A job!
Bruh.
This is a horrifying path that almost everybody will have to eventually face in their life, whether we like it or not. And most of the time, we don't. But everyone has to get their bread somehow. So we just gotta suck it up
Facts.
And pray that we win the lottery or our parlay hits one day. Because let's be for real, nobody want a job. Like, unless you got real aspirations for a certain type of work, I think most of us, if given a magical opportunity to get paid however much you get paid now and not work that job again, we would take it. Because most of us see
Yeah, because, like, I feel like when it comes to, like, when people, like, when they want a job, like there's some people, like, who just, like, who are passionate about it, or some people who just do it for the money. And I think most people, like, they just do it for the money. But yeah, I think, like, bro, like, we shouldn't look at it as, like, this is gonna be like the rest of our lives or something like that. Like, look at it as, like, a way of earning. Just look at it as, like, a way of earning. Like, you earn all this money and then invest it into something like a business or something like that, and then you ain't gotta worry about your old job no more, bro. You can start your own business. Like think about it like that.
Jobs as a way to get by in life and try to make ends meet. There's no room for you to pursue passions in this economy. You better second guess that art degree and major in business so you can be an executive marketing promoter for $1 billion company. But I digress. I'm just saying, I doubt that is most people's passions to work at a 9 to 5 at a warehouse lifting boxes. I don't mean any disrespect, but am I wrong? Plus, it's fun being unemployed. As long as you got a roof over your head and don't need to worry about bills, most likely because you still live with your parents, then why would you want a job? That sounds like it's taken away.
I mean, whoa, if you trying to look for a girlfriend, of course, bro, you need something. As long as she's doing something too. Then yeah.
Your time from being grandmaster on Rivals and watching reels. Nah, that's too much. But eventually, you want to get your own stuff.
Because if she not, y'all can be broke together. Yo, bro, I'm such a goof.
No, young boy tickets ain't free. Or life really hits you in the face and now you actually have bills. So eventually we all have to get a job. However, you know what's harder than actually deciding to get a job? Finding one that hires you. I swear you could send 100 applications to 100 different places and all of them would still ghost you. You think with how many job openings you see, the businesses are desperate to find people. But nah, it feels like they're posting it as bait, just to mess with people or steal your info. Not only that, if this is your first job, you're gonna have a harder time because even the quote-unquote entry-level job.
Like, bro, I know I keep pausing, bro, but, like, it was so hard for me, bro, because, like, I was literally going to, like, every single place. Like, no, like, I was, like looking online to see, like, where can I, apply for. And then, like, that didn't go as well. So, like, I decided to physically, like, try to search for a job. What I mean by physically, like, try to, like, walk into the stores and, stuff like that to see, like, hey, you guys are hiring or something like that. But yeah, and it turns out it worked out for me, luckily.
Or asking for a qualification of having prior experience. Like, isn't that what this job is for? How is someone supposed to get experience and not be homeless while almost every decent paying job requires that? And trying to apply for a job on LinkedIn or Indeed is like sending your application into a void. I swear none of those people be reading them. You could have the most stacked profile on LinkedIn. You got a bachelor's, master's, discovered the cure for cancer. Then you send in an application for your dream job to your dream company. Then they write back to you saying, we've read your application. application. Unfortunately, the CEO's daughter has took your position that you applied for, so get the f on. Back when I was still applying for jobs, I literally gave up on sending applications on those sites because I'd never get a response back. Like, damn, was my application that bad? Even when your application does get noticed and you get set up for an interview, you still gotta go through some more bullshit-ass questions. Why did you choose our business? Y'all hiring. Like, what's up? What is your main motivation to get your work done? Money? What else am I here for? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Hopefully not here. That's just me being honest with my answers. What do you want me to do? Work here for the rest of my life? This is a Wendy's. So you gotta lie with any question they ask. You have to make yourself look as good as possible. So you gotta fake it till you make it. Even if they asked you a stupid question like, would you still work this job even if there was no pay? You say absolutely. I always wanted to be a slave. Congratulations. You have successfully become employed. The end of your life starts Tuesday. After starting a job, I feel after the first week, you can find out whether you like it or quit it the next month. And it won't be the job itself to motivate this decision. It's your boss and coworkers. Jiggle my balls. They can make or break this whole thing. If you happen to get a chill boss and coworkers you can vibe with, that's amazing. That's how my last real job was. I used to be a waiter for weddings and other events. That job low-key had me stressing because I wasn't good at the start. I was awkward taking orders, I would mess up orders, and one time I even dropped a whole tray of food I was carrying at the wedding. Best believe I didn't get tips that day. And what would get me kind of jealous is that some of my coworkers would walk out and carry 2 trays full of food on one shoulder.
Bro, that is crazy right there. But bro, like my coworkers, bro, like they was real cool, and so was my my manager. Like she real cool as well. Like bro, well, like I said in the beginning of the video, bro, everybody there, like bro, they was making me feel comfortable. Like it wasn't like do this, do that. If you don't like the job, you can quit. Like it was nothing like that at all. So yeah.
Like, damn, bro, are you Samoan? Those trays are mad heavy and so out of balance.
Like, how do they do that?
Me going? It was the fun time I had with my coworkers and boss. They were cool as hell. We had a carpool to get to the events. It was always a vibe and a good time. They made my experience. Imagine working a 16-hour shift and walking out of it happy. One day I clocked in for a shift for a wedding and a Sweet 16 at 9:30 a.m. and clocking out at 1:30 a.m. Granted, I was dead after that shift and had to take off my shoes more than once, but I got $60 worth of tips and went to Wawa after work, so I felt like Gucci. And I believe I only felt like this because the environment I was around was nice. Sometimes. I've had to serve some aggressive people at some points.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. What can I get out here for free?
Nothing.
You a bitch.
If I had trash co-workers or a trash boss, I would have not stayed at that job for long. I have zero patience for bullshit. Literally.
Respect yourself.
The first job I've ever had in my senior year of high school, I was a janitor at a warehouse. I had no coworkers, so I had nobody to talk to, and my boss was not a bad person, but a bad boss. I'd be working shifts that were 2 to 3 hours every few days, cleaning the break rooms, hallways, and bathrooms. So my pay wasn't even that good, but since I was still in school, I was just thinking, I'm making money and I got more time to study and goon. That sounds like a win-win. But when payday arrived, I would only be paid for half the hours I worked, sometimes less.
Damn.
I was already barely working as is, combined with a salary of $13 an hour, cleaning up pee-pee and poo-poo. Man, I'm not taking it. Plus, he only paid me through Cash App. You've ever had a job that only paid you through Cash App?
Actually, I do. Well, like I have like a like it's kind of like a mobile banking or something like that. So like my payments will get sent to my account. Like that's how my pay will work.
He worked there for a few weeks. He did pay me the rest of the money after, so he cool, but man, warehouse jobs are not it. My patience dwindled faster when I got accepted at BJ's, and I worked there for 1 day. I asked to go to the bathroom and left.
Oh, by the way, like my first job, like it was at AutoZone. Yeah, it was at AutoZone. Yeah, like it's real cool. It really is.
Orientation. I discovered they weren't what they advertised. How you gonna call yourselves BJs without expecting people to have certain expectations?
Yo!
Advertising. So I left. That wasn't really the reason. I just didn't want to work in the freezer. That's when I started my waiting job, then YouTube, and now here I am. Unemployed since. I'm just saying I can understand the struggles of looking for and having a job. Man. especially the ones you only take to make ends meet. And the unemployed life can be really fun when you have stuff to fall back on. If not, it will only be short-term satisfaction. Eventually, you have to get a career, deal with any of the shortcomings of it, and do that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
The American dream! So when looking for a
sad reality,
make sure to get one that you like if you have the privilege to do so.
Right.
That's all I really wanted to say. And in conclusion, enjoy unemployment while you still can. Different strokes for different folks. It's so on, it's so
how many jobs denied you this week? Well, 0. Yeah, but bro, like I said, bro, like you see, like if you get a job, make sure that it's a job that you like, that you enjoy, that you have great people there. Like, don't get a job that like like you're not comfortable with, like it makes you feel miserable, like and stuff like that, and like you got a terrible boss and terrible people there. Like that's not a job you want. Yeah, and also like even though like at the moment like I'm still working a job, like just until like my YouTube blows up, because I'm really passionate about this YouTube, man. Even though I got this job right now, but at the same time I want more. Like I don't want to just work this job for the rest of my life. I also want to be big on YouTube. Like that's how it is. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. Yeah, like, comment, you know the rest. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going.